Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. Garland surveying the D, and the layup is good.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Van Vliet against Garland. Count that one from Van Vliet.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation.
Passes it to Mitchell. We play just over a minute here in the first. And it's off from three-point range. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
It's been a quick start here for Toronto. 4-point game. Shot from the top of the key. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeVert with a wide open look. Garland against Anunoby. Garland kicks to Mobley. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. LeVert against Barnes. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by LeVert.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Back to Barnes. To the inside. Anunoby. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
Van Vliet against Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. His 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors leading by 5. Van Vliet passes to Achua. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Achua's got 5 points so far. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Barnes with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Jared Allen. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
13 foul.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Van Vliet against Garland. There's the triple. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Siakam looking around. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A shot that Siakam continues to hone. Needs to keep taking and making threes.
Garland the pass to Mobley. Unloads from 13. Here's Allen. Tries again. Good D by Siakam.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Garland with it. Headed now by Barnes. Mobley left side. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Here's Anunoby. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Loads it up for Garland.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And here is Van Vliet. There's the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Raptors lead.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Achua is out there with Barnes. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside Garland. LeVert kicks to Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break Toronto. Anunoby with it. Garland picks him up. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
The steal, stolen by Garland. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Raptors leading by 6. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Achua, the pass to Siakam. Fades back, and he comes up with the deuce. Siakam's got 5 now.
He can beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Mitchell. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Mobley kicks to Allen. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Garland against Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Tried to shut off Mitchell's drive. This is what he can do to you. Stop and pop.
Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Achua. Stolen by Mitchell. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Achua. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by LeVert. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Feeds to Allen. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Van Vliet kicks to Achua. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Achua. Shoots over Mobley. And again, no good by Toronto.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
Achua, no good. Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Garland. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Anunoby has the open look. Hits the jumper in space. Anunoby's got 5 now.
With a much tighter handle now, OG has added the pull-up jumper to his game.
There's Garland. And the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
20. The Cavaliers. 17. Fans, put your hands together and stand out for the Jabberwockies.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Mitchell. Evan Mobley is out there with Caris LeVert. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Raptors leading by 3. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. For 3, Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Mobley up top. Back to LeVert. And stolen by Barnes. To the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's LeVert. The shot that time not on target. And Toronto will come the other way. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Mobley outside. Kicks to Rubio. Mitchell in the corner. 6 to shoot. Lopez sets a screen for Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Van Vliet outside. Stolen by Mitchell. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
It's funny, we didn't know if Mitchell could shoot the 3 coming out of college. Now he's taking shots from the parking lot.
Van Vliet wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
For 3, Mitchell. Clock at 4. Here's Rubio. Mobley outside. Mitchell looking it over. Lets it go from deep. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Raptors leading by 4. Mobley with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. For 3, Mitchell. Mobley dishes to Lopez.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Pass to Mobley. And there's the pass to Rubio. Into the lane. Here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Rubio. Buries the long-range jumper.
Interesting play call. Working Rubio off ball for the jumper, giving the defense a little different look.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Jared Allen's checked in for Lopez. The glove comes in for Caris LeVert. Okoro's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Allen kicks to Mobley for the lead. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Allen's shot is off. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Anunoby passes to Achua. The kick out to Barnes. Knocks down the 3-ball. Barnes has got 5 now. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. They are really piling up the steals in this one.
And staying with the play, Allen.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
And stolen by Love. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Van Vliet outside. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Love wide open. He fires. Cans it from downtown. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Now here's Van Vliet. Achua with it, and we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers on top, leading by...
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. And Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. Then it's Barnes. And then there's Precious Achua. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Van Vliet. Book it off the crossover.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
For 3, Mitchell. Van Vliet against Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Van Vliet against Garland. Here's Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best season the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Trent's checked in for the Raptors.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Trent goes in, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Van Vliet up top, guarded by Garland. And that's good. Fred Van Vliet for 3.
Fred's a bit of a streak shooter from out there, but when he's feeling it, he's deadly.
For 3, Mitchell. Mobley against Barnes. Mobley kicks to Garland. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Siakam.
All the officials are all over that one.
The throw good, Garland.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Darius Garland.
He hits both from the stripe.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Passes it to Trent. Lots of room. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to LeVert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Van Vliet outside. Toronto working the ball around now. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. Barnes bounce pass. Here's Siakam. No good. In and out off the rim.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
That one drops for him. And the Raptors lead by 1.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
2 minutes remaining.
On the wing, Mitchell. Here's the feed to Mobley. Tipped away and stolen by Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. A 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Holds it up there for Mobley. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
The drive by Siakam. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Cavaliers trailing. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. LeVert against Anunoby. It's deflected.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Mitchell outside. Driving the lane. It's good.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
The pass to Trent. 36 seconds left in the game. The kick out to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Pass to Anunoby. Shoots over LeVert. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now Mitchell. .11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. He drops the first one. That will put them up by 2.
Looks like Mitchell is in the zone, not allowing the pressure to get to him. Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Trent left side. Van Vliet outside. Misses the shot. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous...
the one. And for the Cavaliers, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Now here's Tatum from the arc. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Brown, and Brown with the stuff.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Garland against Smart. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Allen with a screen on Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Garland for 3. Rebound Boston.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
On the drive, Smart. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Horford with a steal. Tatum against LeVert. Tatum gets the bucket.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Garland with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7-1 wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Smart. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. From behind the arc. Back to Horford. LeVert goes against Smart. Soft touch off the glass.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Mitchell. The long distance 3 is buried.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
The kick to Tatum. The shot from the low post is good.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Clock at 6. Hauled in by Brown.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Smart. Here's Williams. Horford for 3. He's off on that one. The Cavs trailing.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Throws it up high. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. There's Tatum with the 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 7 points in the game. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Celtics. Pass to Mitchell. Outside for LeVert. From downtown. Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got his second basket.
And on that shot, just shrugging off the contact like the pro he is.
Brown with it. Now guarded by Mobley. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the first. Pass to Smart. To the middle. Tatum.
An active scorer, whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to compliment.
And he makes the first. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Garland against Smart. And here's Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. It's Smart on the wing. Tatum against Mobley. Kick out to Brown. There's the three. They grab their own miss. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Boston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Houston.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the floor for Boston, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Back to Brown. He shoots. That one's wide left. And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 6. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Horford in the high post. The kick to Tatum. Back to Horford. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Horford's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smart against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
It's Brown on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Rejected by Allen.
Boston foul. Jaylen Brown, his first team foul.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting three-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level of the game right now. No question.
Please welcome to the court, the powerhouse dance team.
Here's Smart. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, BA. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number, 45.
Now here's LeVert. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 4 to shoot. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Let's go with a 3. Brown can't hit. And here comes Cleveland. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. LeVert finds Allen. LeVert outside. The 3 from Mitchell. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
And Boston calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Cleveland has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. 40 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Mobley. No luck on that one. Horford with some nice D. The Celtics have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And it's finished off by Tatum.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He can just blow by you so easy.
Pass to LeVert. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Horford with the block. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of
With the score, your Cavaliers 20, the Celtics 23.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Kevin Love. Ricky Rubio is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Stevens in at the 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. 3 on the clock. Here's Love. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
It's stolen by Love. Here's Rubio. Pass to Lopez. Over Brogdon. Back to Lopez. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the floor.
Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
For your pad, powerhouse dancing.
Oh, Gallinari with a steal.
That was your one.
Pass to White. Now here's Griffin.
Let him hear it.
Outside, Williams. Ball stolen. Here's Okoro, guarded by Brogdon. And he goes in for the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Rising up, Brogdon, not your average point guard.
The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Here's Okoro. Back to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Love. The teardrop. Williams grabs the board. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
The Cavs trailing. Oh, there's the alley. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. It's tipped. Griffin finds Brogdon. Griffin against Lopez. Outside Gallinari. Back to Griffin. 4 on the clock.
2 minutes.
Here's the 3.
2 minutes.
And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, Griffin still has great rebounding instincts. I mean, he knows how to get ahead of the ball there.
And the free throw, no good. Okoro on the wing. He's guarded by White.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Brogdon against Rubio. Right side White. To the wing on the left. Brogdon against Rubio. Shoots from the right block. And it's Boston scoring again.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative score in close.
Pass to Love. Back to Rubio. There's a screen by Love. Outside Rubio. Love passes to Lopez. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside, Brown. Nice move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A lead who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Brown. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Smart against Garland. From 15 feet away. Here's Allen. Second chance shot. Horford with the block. And he recovers it. Big frame. Good. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the previous play is under the policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He's off on the first.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
The Celtics with the lead. Now Brown. 7 points in the game. Puts it up from 15. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And there's the lob. Mobley, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Celtics. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Cleveland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
And here's Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Horford, right side. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here we go, one-on-one. LeVert finds Mitchell. Throw it down on the lob.
They guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
And the Celtics call time here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Allie, thank you. Brown passes to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Horford. Shoots over Mobley. Mobley gets a hand on it.
Already a stellar defender. Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Garland for 3. Horford pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
4-3. And they get it back. Williams passes to Horford. Going inside. Second chance effort. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
So it's Boston now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Over Smart. Allen. It's good on the putback.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Now here's Brown. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Tatum. Brown passes to Tatum. Now Smart. Outside, Brown. Rejected by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. Him having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Mitchell. Garland with a screen on Brown. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell against Brown. And here's Mitchell. And that misses. That would have put him up. Tatum from long range. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Garland for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Tatum. Rejected by Allen. Mobley passes to Garland. LeVert outside. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Horford powers it home.
Clutch play by Horford. Rises to the challenge with confidence. This is what coaches love about him.
Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Questionable shot selection in that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Garland. It's stolen by Smart. Mitchell against Tatum. Launches a three. LeVert with a rebound. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
It's stolen by Smart. Now here's Brown. So it's Boston with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
at center, Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys compete.
It is. I love the bigs versus bigs. It's a game within a game between the big fellas. They know everyone's watching their matchup. They want to get the best of each other.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. We've got Fred VanVleet. Barnes is out there with Precious Achiuwa, and it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Anunoby in a two-guard.
Yeah, elevating his playmaking skills over time, Tatum is a winner who enjoys setting up his teammates.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Now here's VanVleet. Tries it from the top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Williams finds Tatum. Horford outside. Smart against VanVleet. And it's Smart missing. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Outside Anunoby. Siakam outside. Horford with a steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Outside Barnes. Got it.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
For Boston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Tatum. The three is up. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Siakam, and it's all tied up.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Smart against VanVleet. Outside Tatum. He can't get it to go, so the Raptors will take it the other way. It's stolen by Tatum. The kick out to Williams. And here's Brown for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A quality three-point shooter, Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
VanVleet up top, defended by Smart. Barnes goes in. Williams grabs the board.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Smart outside. Outside Tatum. Smart against VanVleet.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Smart against VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. Now Barnes. And again, Toronto no good.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Smart. Cranked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. VanVleet knows how to create separation.
Out to Horford. Toronto grabs the miss.
Celtics foul. Robert Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
You have to love Fred VanVleet's sheer tenacity out on the floor. He doesn't allow himself to be intimidated on either end and always comes at you with his best.
Now here's VanVleet. Pass to It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Brown. For Boston, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Brown. Here's Horford. Pass to Smart. On the wing, Tatum. Basket's good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Both good from the line that time. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close.
Rangers Celtics,
Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Griffin in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. And so it's Boston with it. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Here's Van Vliet. The shot won't fall. And Boston going the other way now. White finds Williams. The kick out to Griffin. Back to Williams. Gallinari against Barnes. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Van Vliet. To the right side. Siakam in the post. Working on Griffin.
Some harassing defense by Blake Griffin. Unwilling to budge.
Brogdon, the pass to White. The 3. And it's Brogdon missing. Toronto trailing. From the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Siakam's gotten his second bucket. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Van Vliet finds Anunoby. And he comes up with a bucket.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Celtics have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And he's going for the lob. And Griffin slams it in.
Against physical defense, Griffin showing off his power. Nice play.
Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got 5 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
On the court.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now here's Anunoby. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. Smart passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. Out to Horford. Smart for three. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Raptors ball.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Van Vliet against Smart. Pass to Siakam. Horford with a steal. Outside, Brown. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Williams grabs the board.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Tatum from long range. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Anunoby for 3. Boston with a rebound. Achua with a steal. Anunoby passes to Achua. Nice D from Brown.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
That's the end of the first half with the score.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
23. The Raptors. 19.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So for Toronto right now, Scotty Barnes is out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Anunoby. And the layup is good. Anunoby's got 7 points.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Now here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Personal foul.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
At the line for your Celtics.
Second free throw, no good.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Well, the Raptors shooting around 44%. Not bad. It's Van Vliet with a drive. Achua for 3. Van Vliet against Smart. 5 to shoot. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Over Smart. That one a little long.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
It's Barnes on the wing. Defended by Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And it's rejected. They retain possession. And then Siakam with the jam. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. And he lobs it up. Williams misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Timeout called for the Celtics.
One shot. Boston, timeout. That was Celtics Entertainment. Let's give them another round of applause. Make some noise once again, fans. That was Celtics Entertainment.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league, the sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Now here's Achua. Siakam, right side, over Williams. Siakam, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Out to Horford. This one for three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got 7 rebounds in the game. Well, Smithy, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Now here's Smart. And it's stolen by VanVleet. The three from Barnes. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. Now it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
And some changes here for the Celtics. The Celtics shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Williams, a screen on VanVleet. Outside, Williams. On the take. The kick out to White. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the call will be against Derek White. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Here's Anunoby. Griffin pulls down the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Williams into the lane. White finds Griffin. The kick out to White. Back to Griffin. White, the pass to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Raptors with a lead. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Barnes passes to Siakam. Shoots over Griffin. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Gallinari. Uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 1-point Toronto lead.
Even though he does a lot of spot-up shooting, Gallinari can put the ball on the floor and create for himself.
VanVleet to pass to Anunoby. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. And a missed layup. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Drains the triple.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
And Toronto calls time here. And some changes here for the Celtics.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Give some love once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third.
Toronto. It's time.
Up top, Barnes. He's got 7.
How about another hand for the Celtics Entertainment?
Smart against VanVleet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Will it go? 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Tatum. Right side, Brown. Horford for 3. Connects from downtown. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics. They lead by 5.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Second shot opportunity. They get it again. Out to Horford. Tatum against Barnes. And Boston calls time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. But we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He loves the pressure deep. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable. We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch." Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Outside Barnes with the drive. Here's Siakam. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Williams. Boston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Horford, a screen on Achua. Out to Horford. Pass to Brown. The 3 ball. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Barnes, it's good.
Trusting his mechanics, Barnes puts the shot right up.
Barnes against Tatum. Now here's Brown. Back to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Over Achua. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
Van Vliet against Smart. With the crossover, here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside Tatum. To the inside. Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Barnes against Tatum. Barnes passes to Siakam. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Celtics have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Brown with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
On the drive, Brown can be a nightmare to keep up with. He's got just the right mix of speed and power.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Anunoby for 3.
Known as a crafty defender, Brown really hustles and contests as many shots as he can.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
One other thing I've liked is how assertive they've been on D, swatting a good number of shots away as a result.
Outside Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Outside Anunoby for 3. Siakam finds Achua. Back to Siakam. Nice move. And Siakam with the slam.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Tatum against Barnes. Horford passes to Tatum. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby on the wing, defended by Brown. Siakam, no good. The Celtics have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Offensive rebound, out to Horford. Fires from deep. And he recovers it.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
Tatum can't hit.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Achua can't hit. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Raptors foul Scotty Barnes. First personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. So it's Toronto now. And Anunoby for 3. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Boston with the W. Boy, a hard fought. All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, guys, the Cavs.
I agree. That's right, David. You're right on it. Thanks for the report. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now here's Van Vliet. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. We've got Barnes. Got Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. Then there's Achua. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Barnes looking around. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. No good. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. Mobley dishes to Allen. Mitchell against Anunoby. Fires the 3. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Van Vliet outside. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Now, here's Mitchell. He feeds it to Allen. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's just the bucket play look you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Anunoby has the open look. Siakam kicks to Achua. Back to Siakam. It's stolen by Allen. And stolen by Achua. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Takes the 3. Rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland on the foul.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Now, here's Garland. It's tipped and stolen by Siakam. With the drive. Takes the 13-footer. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Deflects the pass and stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes. Top of the key, Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Van Vliet against Garland. For 3, Mitchell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Siakam. Lays it up off the glass. Siakam's got his second bucket.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Loads it up for Garland. Stolen by Van Vliet. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barnes can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Outside Garland. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Precious Achiuwa. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Barnes. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. Crosses over. Crafty move. And the layup by Anunoby. Anunoby's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here's Allen. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Anunoby, good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
He hits the second from the line. Toronto leading by 5. Here's VanVleet. Pulls it up. Pass to Achiuwa. The 3 ball is now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And there aren't many players more reliable from 3-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
On the wing, Mitchell. And it's good for 2. Mitchell's got 5.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Barnes down low. Levert defending. 6 on the shot clock. Achiuwa, the pass to Anunoby. Fires for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. And Allen slams it in.
Easy for the big man Allen to get up and throw it down.
Raptors leading by 4.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley the pass to Allen. Now Levert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And stolen by Siakam. Barnes bounce pass. Siakam's shot is off.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Fantastic work from Allen. Taking the contact on the chin. Burying the shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Anunoby. Mobley with the rebound.
Normally he drains that.
And so Levert will bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 4. Anunoby with it. Garland picks him up. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Achiuwa kicks to Barnes. Siakam trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got his first points in this one. 54 seconds left here in the second. Here's Mobley. Allen, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. There's Garland. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 4 rebounds now tonight for 3. That shot off, and Cleveland will come the other way. Garland kicks to Mobley. Passes it to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Takes it inside over Mitchell. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. All right, David, thank you.
Your Cavaliers, 16. The Raptors, 20.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Van Vliet against Garland. Mitchell up top. Here he goes. And stolen by Siakam. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Siakam misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Back to Allen. And stolen by Achua. Pass to Van Vliet. Raptors moving the ball around. Basket counts. Anunoby's got the lead up to 9 now for Toronto.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall. Pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Raptors leading by 6. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The pass to Achua. Mobley with the block. It's tipped. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Garland surveying the D. The feed to Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Allen's got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Takes it out to Siakam. Fires the 3. No good there. And Cleveland will come the other way. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Back to Anunoby. For Mitchell. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Passes it to Allen. LeVert against Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the
Mitchell
third.
kicks to LeVert.
2 minutes.
Pocket 6. Over Barnes. And it's LeVert missing. The Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Mobley against Siakam. Over Mobley. Now, here's Anunoby. Tight defense on him. They could use a bucket. Achua, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Garland with it. He's got 5. Pass to Mobley. Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Mobley right side. For the tie, here's Allen. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Garland kicks to LeVert. Wound up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
And here is Anunoby. Over Mitchell. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Auto ahead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And then there's Precious Achua. And it's Barnes at the 3 slot. Garland with the bucket.
Hitting them right back. Garland fires off the three-point answer.
Raptors with the lead. Now here's Van Vliet. Now the pass to Siakam. Count it.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
The 3 from Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Mitchell missing. Raptors leading by 3.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Outside Garland. LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Feeds to Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His second.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Back to Van Vliet. And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. Having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Stolen by Mitchell. To the inside. And stolen by Achua. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Oh, wow! Oh, that was unbelievable!
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man! Outside Garland. Mitchell against Anunoby. It's LeVert on the wing. Offline with his three. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Bounce pass Achua. With the fadeaway. They get it back. Anunoby finds Siakam. Second chance shot.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Raptors? And he sinks the second. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Garland. LeVert inside the line. That one off the back iron and out. Raptors leading by 7. Nobody near Barnes. Sinks the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outside Garland. Mitchell right side. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Oh, Anunoby in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Mitchell. Passes to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Achua. Now Anunoby. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Outside Garland. Tries the spin move. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them this week.
real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake, and when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in a small forward.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? Is he's so aggressive, he plays assertively, and that to me is the key for young players.
Now here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Rebound Boston.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
Now here's Garland. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to LeVert. Williams grabs the board. The Defensive Player of the Year in 2022. Doris, Marcus Smart. His defense sets the tone for this team.
It does, B.A. There's no doubt about it. They feed off both his energy and his attitude. There are so many little things that Marcus Smart does that can get into the head of opposing ball handlers. He pressures the basketball. He'll get strip steals. He can also pinch down in the post and give some assistance to a big man. The effect on winning is real. When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Mitchell, a screen on Smart. And he's going for the oop here. And Mitchell with the slam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA. And he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smart outside. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. The kick to Tatum. Mitchell against Brown. Horford outside. Shot clock at 3. Back to Brown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Garland up top. Inside. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, if there's any player in the league who relishes contact, it's Marcus Smart. You want to play physical? Oh, yeah. I like that.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Brown with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Down low. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Garland against Horford. From deep, Mobley. No luck on that one. And it's Boston the other way.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. To the middle. Tatum with a steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And Horford powers it home.
From
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice.
Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Here's Tatum. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Horford. Now here's Tatum. Horford outside. Kick out to Brown. The three. Drills it from deep.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Smart against Garland. And the layup falls. Garland's got 5 now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Garland. And he lobs it up top. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. Out to Horford. Tatum against LeVert. Goes back up. And it's Tatum laying it in. Tatum's got his first points in this one.
Once Jason Tatum has the ball in his hands in the painted area, this guy will power through. He'll put it up and over you if necessary. He knows how to score it.
Garland finds Mobley. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics with the lead.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Sinks it from distance.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Here's Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, BA. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Williams' shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 9.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Mitchell. And he drives in. Here's Allen. Horford with some nice D. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Mobley against Tatum. Williams with it. Back to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Al Horford cooking right now. Enters the league in 2007 and still doing work.
Pass to Mitchell. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. It would be a game changer though with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Drive by Brown, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Now, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Allen with a screen on Tatum to the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Brown, a screen on LeVert. Tatum passes to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. Mobley passes to Garland. Here's Mitchell. Mobley finds Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Tatum with a steal.
The pump fakes are risks because you're exposing the ball. You have to be careful because a solid defender will easily steal it.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Allen. The shot off that time. Solid defense from Williams.
Allen, first personal foul. Second team.
That's good from Horford.
When you think about Al Horford, you think about a guy who entered the league with a maturity beyond his years. And now consider, guys, we've been talking about high-level play for over a decade in the NBA. What a career.
Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. And he can't get that one. So we conclude the first half.
With the score, the Celtics 30, the Cavaliers 17.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Al Horford has been really making it happen today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got Grant Williams, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Griffin, and it's Gallinari in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Now here's White. Outside, Williams. Mobley grabs the board. Well, Cleveland's shooting at about 44% so far. Tipped. Williams with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Outside White. Williams on the wing. Here's an 8-footer. No good. A bit long that time.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot. What impresses you about Blake Griffin has to be how he has finessed his game over the years. He enters the league as one of the most elite athletes ever, but to adapt and now match the league trends, an important part of him extending his career.
Here's Brogdon. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Gallinari. Some room here for Williams. Tries again. The kick out to Griffin. Outside White. Clock at 6. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Rubio against Brogdon. Rubio with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's Lopez with the jam.
You know, they don't have an answer for that. Robin is just exerting his will on the inside.
The flexibility we've seen from Griffin's game is certainly a rare attribute, Doris.
I think it's easy, BA, to get stuck in your ways as a veteran. But give Blake credit. A humble guy, willing to change, and his first concern is delivering whatever his team needs. You have to love the professionalism.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love is checked in for Mobley. Stevens comes in for LeVert. Okoro is checked in for Mitchell. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio. And here are the Cavaliers now. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Lopez. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Now Love. And it's Lopez with the jam.
A little extra lift that time from Lopez. He'll take his turn on the highlight reel.
Garland against Brogdon. Outside, Williams. Pass to Griffin. Back to Williams. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. 3 on 3. And there's the lob.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
The Celtics have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. The kick out to White. Fires from deep. And they recover it. Right side, Williams. Love grabs the miss. The Cavs trailing. And it's Garland on the drive. Outside Love. There's the 3. No luck on that one.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
White, the pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
1:05 left in the third. Pass to Okoro. Let's go with a 3. Gallinari pulls it in. The Celtics have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Outside, Williams. The kick out to White. Now Brogdon. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Lopez. Here's Stevens. Here's Garland. Pass to Lopez. Here's Okoro. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, to be that athletically gifted. Okoro is a 2-guard who plays at the cup.
And here's Brogdon. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And he makes it on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Malcolm Brogdon a little bit crafty on the interior, getting that one down.
Love up top. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the game.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. 3-pointer. yardage from distance.
Now, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Clock at 2.
Well, you love the activity of Karis LeVert. He's just trying to bother the offensive player and does a good job there.
Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Tatum. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Horford. Outside, Brown. And here is Williams. Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell. Out left to the wing. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That's just tremendous focus from the young guy, Darius Garland. Takes the punishment, figures out how to score it.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Tatum against LeVert. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Brown with the steal.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
The kick out to Williams. Throws it up high. The shot no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Now here's Allen. It's stolen by Smart. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tatum from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The ball's knocked loose. Tatum with a steal. The finish! Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
You can see the length and the impact defensively of Jason Tatum. The rip and then the score on the other end.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Garland with the ball. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Boston with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Now Tatum. Pass to Brown. Fires for 3. He's off on that one. And here comes Cleveland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Outside Garland. Here's Mitchell. From deep. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Garland against Smart. Here's Garland. So we see the Celtics get the win here.
focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the one. Stolen by Smart. Tatum kicks to Horford. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Smart on the wing. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Smart's got the first points up on the board here for Boston. Smart against Van Vliet. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
To counter the size deficiency, Van Vliet has developed an insane number of moves inside.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Brown. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Hits the three-point bomb.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot.
And the pass to Tatum. Feeds it to Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Van Vliet looking around. Anunoby in the corner. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Tatum passes to Williams. Outside, Smart. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And he converts the layup.
I like when Tatum goes inside, using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Takes it out to Siakam. Pulls up. And Horford pulls it down.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Here's Achua. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
You gotta really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Smart against Van Vliet.
Always pressing the action. Van Vliet just never backs down. Makes him hard to contain.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Tatum against Barnes. And the slam by Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
VanVleet. Here's Achua. And again, Toronto no luck. VanVleet against Smart. The shot by Williams, no good. On the wing, Anunoby. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, U16.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And also, give them a lot of credit for that attack mode mentality off the dribble, getting a lot of points off the penetration.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Right side Horford from outside the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Barnes can't get it to go. Boston leading by 8. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Inside. Smart against Siakam. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
The kick out to Barnes. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Left side, Tatum. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Horford. That shot off the mark. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Horford no luck.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And the Raptors miss again. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's Tatum. He can't hit that time. Good D by Barnes. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Anunoby against Horford. Brown inside the line. No good off the back of the rim.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Siakam passes to Anunoby to end the cold streak. Some solid defense from Brown.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Horford. Misses the layup. Raptors trail by 10. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
To the inside, Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Brown inside the line. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires from deep. Horford with the rebound. Celtics leading by 8. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Left side, Brown. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Here's Achua. And he banks in the layup. Achua's got 4 this quarter.
And I don't think anyone knew that Siakam would be this kind of playmaker coming out of New Mexico. In fact, I can almost guarantee it.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further.
And that does it for the first half of play. Celtics lead by 6. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got Fred VanVleet. Achua is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Barnes. And it's Anunoby in at the shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Griffin dishes to Williams. Back to Griffin. Another shot. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk.
Here's Pritchard, covered by VanVleet. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Pritchard.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
VanVleet against Brogdon. VanVleet kicks to Achua. Lets it go with the 3. Gallinari with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brogdon finds Williams. I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Driving to the basket. And a missed layup. And so VanVleet will bring it up for Toronto. They trail by 6. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Tatum with it. He's got 11. Smart passes to Tatum. Smart kicks to Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the corner.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Boston leading by 9. Here's Brown. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
That's his second personal.
That one goes on Anunoby. The Celtics have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Pass to Achua. He dishes it to Barnes. Anunoby in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. Second chance effort. Here's Achua. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Williams can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 12. Achua, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Achua, and stolen by Tatum. Brown drives in. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Takes it out to Siakam. Van Vliet outside, and stolen by Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. Jacks up a 3. And another miss by Boston.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
The dunk by Achua.
What a pass from Barnes right there. A swingman who knows how to move the rock.
The pass to Tatum. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
French checked in for Achua. And the Raptors call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Toronto with the timeout.
Here they come, fans. Your North Side Crew. How about your North Side Crew, everybody?
Raptors trail by 12.
Toronto with the timeout.
Now Van Vliet passes it to Anunoby.
Shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to
Barnes down low. Guarded by Horford.
Please give a big round of applause for your
Unloads from 13. And stolen by Tatum.
Get up and get loud once again.
There's Brown with the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at center.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Van Vliet wide open. A putback. Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Raptors.
I mean, great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
To the left wing, and Horford wide open. He shoots. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Brown with the bounce pass. Outside Tatum. In the corner, Smart with it. 5 on the clock. Williams, a screen on Van Vliet. Smart finds Williams. Siakam with it. Williams picks him up. Anunoby has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Love seeing this from Anunoby, getting into a rhythm and staying after it.
Now timeout called by Boston. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Second shot opportunity. Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. That's 7 points for Al Horford.
And no doubt, Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical altercation on the floor. He isn't going to back down.
Trent kicks to Barnes. Brown against Trent. Rebound, Boston. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Brown the pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Raptors trail by 8. Siakam, a screen on Smart. Van Vliet finds Siakam, and that one drops. 8 points for Siakam.
I love how assertive Siakam is on the pick and roll, disrupting the defense and getting himself open.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:56 left in the game. Here's Brown. Rebound by the Raptors. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Siakam kicks to Trent.
And the defensive prowess of Williams, just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
Brown feeling out of it. He feeds it to Williams. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 8.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Van Vliet passes to Trent. Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Barnes against Brown. Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Williams gets to Smart. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's an 11-point Celtic lead.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Anunoby, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. From deep. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Brown. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. And in the... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do...